Hey guys, today I'll be removing the steering wheel, the airbag, and the clock spring because I have a problem on my 2010 GTI, and I'll show you how to remove all of this. So first off, what you're gonna want to do is pretty simple. It's just to disconnect the battery. I already did that, but remove the negative preferably, and after that leave it for 15 minutes, 20 minutes so to discharge the whole car so there's no electricity left in it. And then you can just make sure that your doors are open when you do this so it's a bit less tricky. And after that, what you'll want to do, I already did it, but in the back here you'll have this trim piece, which is, just one moment, so it would resemble this, connected to this, but I already took it off. And what you'll want to do is just use a flat screwdriver, or if you have some plastic trim, and just pop it off. And for my GTI, this part is, well, it's not stuck here on the top, so you will just have to like leave it maybe on the dash, well, speedometer. And for this, the bottom one, there are 3 screws that you have to take off. First one is this one. Second one is just on the other side. And there's a third screw. If you look underneath here, you'll see that there's this. It's this and a screw, and it will be connected to this. You remove all 3, and then you remove the trim piece, and then you should be set to start removing the airbag from the steering wheel. I forgot to mention that all 3 of them are T20 screws, if I remember correctly. And then here's the deal. Here's what will be a bit more difficult also to record. But behind the steering wheel, I'll be removing everything so I can show you more easily. But behind the steering wheel, there's 2 clips that you have to put a screwdriver and push it down. Use make it so that you use it as a lever so the thing can pop off. And then you need to really pull on the airbag when you can. And then you won't be able to, normally you won't be able to remove it one shot from this side and this side. You'll have to work it from side to side. Mine is a bit more difficult than the other videos that I've seen, but it should be fine. You guys should be fine. And from what I could have seen, when you're 2 people, it's way easier, but it's still doable as 1 person. When you're 2, there's 1 person with a flathead screwdriver that picks it on behind it, and then the other person will be pulling here. You don't have to pull so hard, but just so that the clip on the back, metal clip, doesn't go back up. I'll show you everything just in a bit. There's another thing I forgot to say, but when you want to turn your steering wheel, you'll have to use the key, even if there's no power, to be able to turn the oh, I forgot, well, nope, to turn the wheel. You'll have to manually do it, and if you're outside and not in the garage, you'll need to force it quite a bit to be able to get it so it's like this or on the other side, and then you can unclip. I'll show you everything in a minute. Alright, so here you can see that the airbag on this side is now a bit like taken off. Yeah, I can put my fingers on behind it. So this is because I unclipped the thing and I pulled pretty hard so that it will stay like this when I turn the steering wheel. But for that, I need my key. And I like to I like to get it out after turning the steering wheel so that it won't move. When I just take it off, it's locked here. Well, now I need to unlock it so I can put it in the proper position. But yeah, it looks like this. On this side, you can see the space between it. On this side, you see that there's absolutely no space because the airbag is on the side. But that's fine. You just have to unclip the other one, and then you should be set to remove it. You just need to pull it, and for easier removal, 2 people is better because there's one person that can pull without stopping underneath here, and the other person will be working behind it to take off the clip, and then the airbag will just come off. Alright, so here you can see that I've removed the airbag. Here are the clips that I'm talking about. It's connected directly to this middle part, this one on top, and it's just stuck on the behind it. Like, just pull it down so that it can fit in the hole, and then pull the airbag so that it can't come off, and you don't have to do this 20 times to get it off. But the airbag is off, and to remove it, you have 2 clips. You have this one and this one. This one is a bit harder to see because of the lighting, but this one is pretty easy. You just pull on the white part, and for me it just came out. But sometimes you just have to pull like this and then kind of pick it out. And for the other one, it's way easier. As I say, I have a hard time taking it out. All right, so here you see, it's really just pull it down here and just remove it, and it's just as simple as that. And then we have our steering airbag, sorry, and sorry for the mess. I've done it quite a few times now because I have problems with the horn, as I said. But you never put it down like this. Always put it up, because if there's resistance or anything in the airbag and it pops off, it won't damage the car, or nothing will fly in the air except the airbag, of course. But here, for the steering wheel, you'll need a T55. This is what I use. Just put it in, and to remove it, it's counterclockwise. So I already made it loose, but it might take a bit of force to do. And this is a good time to remove the key, because the steering wheel will be locked after that, and then it's really easy to remove. And then you just take it completely off. Here we have it. And for the steering wheel, really easy. Take it, wiggle a bit, take it off. For the clock spring, try not to move it just like what I just did. And I'm going to show you as well how to remove the clock spring. And this one took me a long time before figuring out how to do. So there's one little screw here that you have to remove. And then for people that have really small screwdriver, I don't have one. I'll just show you in a second how to do it. But you have to put something in there and push a clip that is further inside of it. We cannot see this, but I'll be showing you in a second when I take this off, and I can put a screwdriver right here so I can show you where the clip is. To remove this, you'll need well, I don't know which one it is, but it's the smallest one I have. Put it in, turn it. Oops. I don't have the best camera angle because I'm using my phone and nothing else. But here you have the screw. I'll just be putting it with the other screws. There's 3 black screws, and this one, the little one, will be just, well, we know where it goes. It's just this one that we just took off. But the 3 other ones are this one, and the one that was underneath here, as I told before. But after that, the clip is right in there. Oh, there you go. So here, I'm gonna put some light. Here, you can see the hole for the where you put the screwdriver in, and the clip is right over there, and you just pull it, toss it on the side so that you can remove it. And while doing this, you have to pull it down just a bit, not too strongly. If you want to remove all of this, there's another one completely in the back, same concept. You just take this off and then pull it down. There's 2 wires. This one is really easy to remove. Just pull that. But there's another one that took me a long time to get it off. If I can get a good camera angle. Well, yeah. There you can see the red part. You have to pull that somehow. I don't really remember how I did it. Oh well, just like that. But it will go out quite a bit. And then I think, if I remember correctly, you have to pull it down and then you can remove it. But be careful, because it's really a hard one to take off. But you don't need to do this if you want just to remove the Clockspring. After that, well, actually, there's no more screws to take off. There's just those clips up here that will be like this. And you just pop it. There's one there, one there. And that's it, I think. Yeah, pretty much it. So here you can see the Clockspring. I changed it, and I know that's not my problem right now. But you can just leave it on the side and change it. It's pretty easy to reinstall. But screws there, back there. And I'm gonna